Hey, I'm Hybrid Joe, and I've transformed my physique from this to this in only 1 year of training. And in this video, we'll talk about the most aesthetic muscle groups and how to optimize training for them. Now, let's start off with the most obvious muscle group, which is, of course, the abs. If you think of any good and aesthetic physique, you'll think of one that has abs. And it's very, very hard for someone to be called aesthetic if they don't even have abs. Now, to get abs, of course, most importantly, you have to be lean, but you also need to train them just like you train other muscle groups. And that's because even though skinny people start off with very low body fat, they may not even see their abs at first. And that's how it happened to me. I was at a very, very low body fat, but I still only saw the top two of my abs only. Until I started training my abs properly, I saw no visual progress. Exercises that will blow up your abs are, first of all, weighted crunches, and second of all, any variation of any leg raise. That is because crunches target the upper abs while leg raises target the lower abs. Next, we're going to talk about two muscle groups that make arguably the most important and aesthetic part of your physique, which is of course the V-taper. And the two muscles that make it up is the shoulders and the lats. Having big shoulders, especially big side delts, will help widen your physique and your frame. And having big lats creates that V outline from the front and the back of your physique. For big shoulders, all you need is an overhead press variation and a lateral raise. For lats, it's a bit trickier. And that is because you have to target the upper and outer lats while at the same time targeting the lower lats without neglecting both. Even though most people will just do lat pull downs for the lats and that's it, lat pull downs actually prioritize the upper and outer lats way more than the lower lats. So people often neglect the lower lats more. So to target the lower lats, I'd recommend doing straight arm pull downs. This way you're hitting all heads of the lats equally. Now the next muscle group is the chest. And this is where you can make or break your aesthetic physique. If you have an overdeveloped lower and middle chest but a weak upper chest, this will lead to your chest looking like it's saggy. And it will be visibly stronger in the lower part. And when you look at your physique from the side, it will make it look bad. But if you prioritize each head of the chest equally, especially the upper chest, it will enhance your aesthetics. And of course, my go-to exercise for the upper chest is incline dumbbell press. And make sure to set the bench from 30 to 45 degrees. Regular bench press and dips will help target the other heads of the chest. Now on to the next muscle group, which is biceps. Having big bicep and having a bicep vein enhances your overall look, whether that's in a t-shirt or a sweater or just shirtless. And this is very important because biceps is one of the little muscle groups that actually show in a t-shirt. And if you have visibly big biceps in a t-shirt, it's a great indication that you actually go to the gym and you lift weights. Training biceps is very straightforward. Normal bicep curls is enough for this. But you can also do Bayesian or preacher curls if you want to isolate it that much. Now the next and final muscle group is the upper traps and your neck. Having a big neck can actually enhance your facial aesthetics. If you have a skinny neck and small traps, you will look like you have a sleeper build, and in t-shirts you won't look like you lift. And some people want to avoid that. If you're one of them, I'd recommend training your upper traps and your neck. For upper traps, you can do any variation of a shrug, while for neck, all you need is neck curls and neck extensions. That's it. I hope this video helps. Good luck and enjoy.